up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Once Upon A BnB. I'm Ann.
And Ian.
This is Maha, and we have a return guest again. Eric is back for part 2. Woo! Short one, no Praddock, Patrick,
thank you.
Patrick, whichever one.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you
Whichever
call
one
him like a
chooses.
nickname.
I call him PK, Praddock, Patrick when we're around certain people.
Of all his pet names, which is your favorite?
I like PK. That's the
I
most
have a friend
endearing.
named PK.
Yeah.
Really?
That
Sounds
sounds
like
like
that combination
Preacher's
of
Kid.
letters.
He's actually maybe in Miami right now.
What does
Man.
that mean?
You never know where that guy is. It starts one way and then who knows?
He
He
needs to
takes
share
a
his
left.
location with somebody.
I know,
should,
right?
He should.
So we were trying to remember where we left off in your story, but there was so
Such
much,
a
and I
great
feel like we
story.
glossed over some of the good stuff, so we're
Yeah.
going to dig back into that. I believe Vietnam, right?
PK sidetracked us a little bit.
I
We're going to
know.
stay focused a little bit more now.
Let's
We
do
just
that.
got you.
Yeah, there we go.
I think the last, other than the beautiful story.
They were great
to
together.
they were great. I mean, I'm just
They were.
shitting on them.
Yeah.
But there was a nice little ending where you walked in the water in Thailand,
Mm.
but I think you glossed over the entirety of Vietnam.
Yeah, let's
Which
take
is
it
one of the
back to
highlights,
Vietnam.
right?
Exactly. That was
Alright.
my favorite place of the entire 9 cities and 7 countries that we went to on that.
I
on
guess
that
for the
trip.
people that
Yeah.
haven't heard the first story, maybe we should
Maybe
just
do
give like
quick
a little intro. So,
Sure.
This itinerary.
right,
Cool.
this was a birthday trip, right? And y'all
birthday
did.
trip. I hadn't been out of the country in years, and my friend Praddock was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you on a world tour." I also hadn't been to like an EDM concert, and so they were throwing this big EDM concert in Belgium, and that was part of the itinerary. So it was France, Belgium, or Antwerp, Amsterdam. Then we took it to Doha in the Middle East, then down to
Okay.
Dalat and Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, and then on into Phuket and Bangkok and Koh Phi Phi Islands in Thailand, and then on into Shanghai, and then back to the States.
That
In
is
like 12 days,
amazing.
In
right?
like 12
Jesus,
days.
that is-
It was awesome.
Gotta
Dressing
be
for
some kind of
like,
record.
yeah, he had a dress for like 20-degree weather and like 98-degree weather.
Wow.
How'd
It
you
was
fit that
awesome.
in a suit? I just tried. We went to Europe and then it was cold
Yeah.
last second, and then you can't fit all that in your suitcase.
And 12 years in the Army, man, you can
Alright.
stuff and go. But it was a lot of fun. And like you said, picking back up, we got through Europe, which was awesome. Just a
Wild.
great time and wild time. Then, pit stop in the Middle East, chilled, really cool, serene. But then it just got wild and crazy in the South Pacific. So Vietnam was awesome.
Sounds like the name of a reality show. Wild and crazy in the South Pacific.
should start that. We should start that. It was awesome. I love big cities. Like, I'm a big city kind of person. I can appreciate the rural and the outdoorsy kind of, serene life, but the city's what energizes me. I love it. New York City is probably my favorite city in America.
Right.
And I liken Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City to New York. It was incredible. We get there, we're there for 2 days only. So we had to make these 48 hours count. Now, I'm not a very tall person, but I'm probably taller than the average person, 6'2", go over
pretty
there. I go over there.
No
everyone's
need to be
cold.
modest.
No, well, maybe I fit that. We'll take that part out. But get there, everyone's like, Kobe.
I knew you were going to say that. I was like, Kobe Bryant.
Oh my gosh.
I knew you were going to say that.
It was crazy. And I just,
Yeah.
but it was
Like,
exactly
yep,
what happened.
Definitely am Kobe
Right,
Bryant.
That's me. So
Give me
everyone's
free
coming
shit.
up, grabbing my skin, grabbing my face.
Oh, my God.
Touching. I love it. It's like, yeah,
Eating
come
it
on,
up.
eating it up. But we go out, and I mean, it's incredible. Everything is outdoor. All the bars have like a huge outdoor. You can go in, but everything is really outdoor. Just the strip is just crazy.
Bar.
Pandemonium, everything going around everywhere. The 2 things I guess you do there, you drink Tiger beer and you huff helium.
Oh my gosh,
Wait a
yeah.
minute.
Ancient.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Doing it since the founding of the culture.
Wait, so is everybody's voices like?
Like it's weird because you didn't manipulate it. We just got really high, but you didn't really get that squeaky.
Well, that's not as fun.
Right, and I guess maybe I'm doing it wrong because that has never happened to me. I never
Your voice-
get that voice.
Your octave might be too low.
Right.
I got that Barry White, right? Yeah.
And
Very
I'm
white.
like, I like teaching my kids. Like, somebody gave me balloons for teacher appreciation day. Can we suck the helium out of the balloon? I'm like, no, that's dangerous. And here we have people just doing it.
Just do it for fun. So you
I sound like I
Thank
did
you.
it.
It's perfect. You know how you like go to a restaurant here and maybe they put down a thing of chips and a napkin and maybe some salsa.
They put a helium thing down?
You know, you get a
That
balloon
is
and a beer and you
crazy.
just sit there and you puff and you sip and it's just the most incredible, just kind of fun, literally
sounds
uplifting
awesome.
experience.
What's a tiger beer? Is there anything other than just like?
It's just kind of like
It's
you're
just the
running
brand,
the brand.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
was just
like
making
their Bud
sure it
Light.
did have helium stuff
Right, in there too.
That'd
So
be cool.
we're sitting there eating whole prawns, fucking smoking helium out of puffing helium out of balloons and sipping on tiger beer and whatever else. And I mean, they're just girls and just coming up, just crazy, just
Giving you
crazy.
the black
Kobe,
mamba treatment.
Kobe.
Man,
The black
all the
mamba
snakes on this plane, baby, all of them. So I mean, we're going out, we're just having a great time. Everything's going crazy. We're out. I'm literally anytime we go out to another place, you know, everyone, come on, massage, come on. They lift up everything and show you everything. Look, no man.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. Like,
No lady boy
You
here.
were wearing the reputation and
What?
I'm like, didn't really want to see that, and I wasn't even assuming that you were a man, but thank you for confirming.
that's why they have all the helium. Raise that voice a couple octaves.
Okay. Oh. So I'm getting dragged, and of course, into the massage parlors, and I mean, not reluctly. It was fun. Yeah.
Oh no, all these women want me. Oh my God, help.
But you know how hard it is to kind of switch your mind constantly from being just like in a dance club party mode to then all of a
to
sudden
like-
getting rubbed down and nicely fondled.
I don't know. I feel like I could do it pretty easily.
Seems like a pretty good transition, yeah.
It was so much fun. That really was like just crazy. Just pandemonium of that, just all over the place. Just sensory overfill.
Overload.
Yeah, overload.
Yeah.
Tugging your skin, tugging your foreskin.
Everything. How did you know?
It's almost like, someone's gonna start a helium bar.
Okay. Might have to add that to
Because
the
it's
old
not
lady in
illegal,
Diesel.
I don't think.
I saw that in a
Is it?
rave once, like in my 20s, and like just at the back of the party, you just get balloons. There was like $5.
Really?
Oh,
I don't think it's legal though.
I don't think it's
Oh.
illegal.
we need to look
It's
into
I
helium.
feel like they went through great lengths to like get these tanks of helium.
I mean, I think you have to be
Human
over
consumption.
18, but like, I don't think it's
That's
illegal
usually-
to sell it for, like, you're just selling balloons. If people want to inhale it,
Yeah,
that's
what
on
am I
them.
that. That's on you,
I
right?
guess you're probably right.
Yeah.
Like a helium
Let's do it, guys.
Yeah.
Maha
add
idea
it-
number 37. Illinois.
Adding that to the list. It was so much fun. We were up for seriously that entire time, no rest. You know, the whole thing is you sleep while you're traveling in between the places. And so we really were just raging out.
Did PK go off into any little solo adventures like he's known to?
He definitely did. They got a little.
While you were getting rubbed and tugged.
While I was getting rubbed and tugged, and I have to say, I kind of was the asshole first. I went off with one of the rub and tuggers.
The rubbers and tuggers.
Rubbers and tuggers back to our little cool, like downtown little like apartment that we had down there.
This is an at-home
Yeah,
rub and tug.
it was
Okay.
awesome. And she came in and we had a
That was their
wonderful.
accommodations, right?
Yeah. That's where we stayed. Yeah. For us. And
I mean, like at their place, not like at a massage
right.
parlor. Yeah.
She was willing
On
to come back to
call.
us on
Right,
call,
yeah.
ready to go. We had our fun that night together in our little room, but I woke up and Pratt came back, had already come back, and we were sharing. So in these Airbnbs, right, we stay in hostels to keep the price a little bit cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking like $13 a night, right? But that also means that you're probably sharing a room with someone. So we shared a room. So, yeah, but of course I've done crazy stuff with friends before in rooms. And,
See episode 1.
Yeah.
so that was no big deal. But I'm waking up and I'm seeing my boy going at it hard.
Do more and get jacked off, huh?
All right.
Yeah.
He went
I
for
figured that when they're coming to their place instead of being at the massage parlor.
And this is the first time I'm actually seeing him. I've seen other friends, but this is the first time seeing him. So his
You
style.
wake up out of your sleep.
Yes, his style
You
was.
realize the style.
I was very interested in his approach and technique. It was very unconventional, to say the least. To say the least, there were some different angles, and I guess maybe my friend is of Indian descent, so maybe the whole Kama Sutra thing is a real thing. Because I saw some things that were practiced that I just haven't, and I have a very creative mind that
Oh my
I think
gosh.
were very that needed to be
very
added to the book.
enlightening.
I mean, there were some verticals, some diagonals, there were some trapezoids.
Oh my God.
I mean, you should have seen.
Hypotenuse.
I'm really proud.
I was too. I was like, that's my boy. That's my boy.
High five to his ass cheek. Like,
I heard slight moans that maybe sounded like they were affirming moans and
It's like a
encouraging.
proud moment.
yeah.
I'm a little older. I was a proud dad.
Oh,
Proud dad. I looked over at
was
my.
your girl still there too?
She was
Damn,
still
she
there.
Spent the night?
Yeah. Oh, what? With me? Oh, yeah. You already know. But I must say, I think he did a little bit better than me.
Oh damn.
Our guys are always making it a competition.
What? It has
Your
to
girl
be.
looked disappointed. Like, dang, I didn't get any of that.
Sweet.
She did look
Right.
at.
Tag me in. Tag me in.
All right, let me roll out this bed. And so it was just, that was, after all of the other stuff in Europe, that was just an incredible, just highlight, like culminating experience in a
Watching
lot
your
of
boy
ways. Watching your best friend go into town on some really.
Vietnamese
It
prostitute.
reminds me, it's giving not say I partook, but in college they have dorms, and I'm just like, guys are just crazy. Like, they're just smashing next to each other.
That's it.
Damn,
That's
good
it.
fuck.
I'm like, dang.
And it's like, happy birthday to me, man. Happy birthday to me. It was really cool. I really enjoyed that. And we kept moving on. Thailand was we calmed down. Thailand was a little bit more peaceful.
That was like hand holding walking into the ocean.
We had to kind of.
How was Koh Phi Phi peaceful though? That's like the party island.
And it was we were there for like the moon party or something like
I've
that.
always
And that
wanted
was
to go to
peaceful?
that.
And that
Yeah.
but it was compared to Vietnam, man. It was
But did you get a chance to use your new moves?
not in
Use
Vietnam.
Braddock's
You know,
moves, try those out.
not there.
Am I doing this right, buddy? Because you only have a couple more days left of sharing sex spaces.
I personally, I had to kind of decompress from Vietnam. I used Thailand for that, but then we went to Colombia.
Oh God.
Then we went to Colombia.
I love Colombia.
Now, I've been to Colombia once before for a batch party.
That's where
Which-
every bachelor party goes. As one does, yeah.
In
You know, Ian's
Cartagena.
half Colombian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, lindo. Okay, Tootsie.
See,
I want to talk about the Tootsie.
Tootsie.
But I went to Colombia once before for a batch party.
Where in Colombia was the best?
That was in Cartagena. That was absolutely incredible. I can't speak too much about that one. I'm not supposed to say a word about that.
We're-
like-
we didn't say whose bachelor party.
That's
but-
true. That's true. There have been several
Not that
batches.
many people listen.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. You guys have some pretty high numbers on here.
Get up to 500.
Woo.
Right.
Yeah,
Sure, so-
I'm pretty sure that there's some folks that I know that would have been watching this, but I don't care. It was a great freaking
My
time.
friends watch, guys.
There was 11 guys, and we were there probably for 4 or 5 nights, and each night the amount of girls that came over almost doubled each night.
Oh my God.
It was
great.
really freaking awesome. But it was a lot of fun, a lot of crazy stuff. But that was that. Then these years later, we went to Medellin with me and
Exponential
Praddock.
growth of women.
Right, exactly. Medellin is probably one of the most incredible places to visit in the world. To me, a lot of wonderful opportunity there. You can really, really explore any inner demons that you have or vices that you want to get out. Praddock loves it. It's his favorite place. If you ever go, you have to go to a place called Seven. 7 is literally on the outskirts. You have to take a sketchy party bus. So how it goes, we were down there. We're in our hostel on our hostel Airbnb and everything. There they have a whole, it's a whole thing, right? You go there, they've got an entire bar, DJ. It's a great place to kind of pregame before you're going out. It's very kind of international as well. A lot of other people are staying there. So you're getting a lot of different communities of people all in this one place, sharing ideas and experiences and just having the best time of your life. We go out, we're in the district, going down, all the clubs, great. But now it's time to leave. It's about 2 a.m. Things are kind of shutting down the district, but out in the outskirts there's this sketchy club named 7 that doesn't close until 7 a.m.
Why didn't you take us to 7, Ian?
I didn't know
Outskirts.
about that.
How dare you?
The way we got there, and we were with some other people who were going, no,
Don't go.
no, don't go. Like some local folks were like, don't get on the
That
bus.
too. Locals try to dissuade you from going
Yeah.
to cool places, I think.
They do.
I'm like,
Those
Why?
fuckers.
What is
I don't
the
know.
They're looking out for
right?
our safety.
Yeah, I guess.
you get on a school bus, and the school bus is gutted. It just has.
Is it yellow?
It's painted with all kind of cool, art and everything. But it's this sketchy school bus that it looks like the bus from Jeepers Creepers. and you get on, and they gutted it, but it has like the sideways seating, bench style seating.
Oh yeah,
now.
those are
Like a
common.
limo?
Yeah. Not limos. Well, limo style.
Yeah,
but
like
yeah,
around that.
exactly. And there's 2 like bars, like if you're hanging on, and it's just packed. It was packed with women. I think me, Praddock, and like 7 other guys were on there, but the rest, it was literally like a MARTA bus just packed with women and
That
7
bell curve
dudes.
of women.
Well, high,
Up and up.
high. They were probably all paid to be on there, but who knows?
Right.
But it was a
Not
great
by
time.
me.
Exactly. It took like 20 minutes of just rough riding out there, just craziness, and it's just all blacked out. You're leaving the city, all of a sudden it's dark, but then you just pop up and you're at this oasis of this huge club, and it just says 7 on the outside. There's this
Yet.
there's this bouncer out there who's not bouncing at all, just kind of making sure everyone can get in and is fine or whatever. But inside, it's just insane. You look around, there's naked women in the corner with people doing this. There's some weird benches and seats for you to get into positions on this side. There's
I know, it's giving trapeze.
it gives trapeze mixed with like Atlantis. It's kind of crazy.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like hookahs, clubs, and some of
And
this
fucking.
stuff. And this stuff is right in the same rooms and everything. Like it's just one big open
There's
room.
not like this is the fucking room, this is the hookah room. It's like all together.
That's
One section.
wild. They don't even have a
divider?
separate- Yeah,
No
divider.
divider, no partitions, nothing. You're just you're right there. Everyone's just going in.
That's
so we're
crazy.
there. We're there for 5 hours. 5 hours we're there
Only
for.
imagine the angles.
5 hours.
So many angles.
I blacked out twice and came back too. In the club, blacked out twice. And that I remember distinctly being down for the count.
You're just like fucking in black, drinking till you pass out and fucking again.
Waking
Period.
up, fucking
Like a
some more.
fucking barbarian.
Period.
This is awesome.
Period.
But when you blacked
Would never
out,
do
you were just
Done.
And then wakes
done.
up like, oh shit.
And I'm the type.
everybody,
In the
was,
fuck
everybody
club.
made sure you were safe. Nobody bothered you.
Nobody that I know of. I had all my faculties and no weird fluids that were on me. At least, it was.
In me, I don't
very
know,
good
but
people.
on me.
very
nice
good,
people.
very nice people.
Very nice
Very
people.
nice people. Very considerate. And each time I blacked out, there was
After
just
you black out one time, though, you drink to black out
going.
again.
Again.
Imagine blacking out and
Yeah,
waking up and forgetting that you were in this fuck club with hookahs, and then you wake up like, oh shit.
here we're doing it. We're doing it.
Here we go
Here we
again.
go again. I never had so much Don Julio and mango flavor hookah in my life. Oh my God. And just the music, the people, and just all the sex
fucking-
and drugs and just the craziness. That I've yet to be in a club like that in my life. It was
Oh my
insane.
God. gosh.
We took some folks back, of course, back to our little
Did you have
hostel.
to get back on that bus?
I was like at that point, I might not even take, if I'm on in single mode, I still might be like, you know what, that was fun. It was
Right.
I
We
think
fucked
that
in the
bus.
club.
I think that bus
wanna
is a
sleep
one-way.
comfortably
Was just a
alone.
one-way
How did
ticket.
y'all get back?
So they have the Grabs, or what are they? That's their version of Uber.
Oh.
But of course, it's awful because the Grab is a moped. I'm scarred both literally and figuratively. I've fallen off of a Harley before and had some really bad road rage.
Oh.
So this is now me getting on this back of this crap like little moped. And in Vietnam, there are no traffic lights, or at least in Saigon there aren't. It's all roundabouts like in London
We're
or
in
whatever.
Colombia.
Oh, sorry, Colombia. There weren't any. I'm sorry. There weren't any traffic lights in this. There's all these in that area. There are all these roundabouts. So we're just leaning left and right. And the
Leaning
crowd's
right.
just driving. It's crazy, and just these. And no one's like like no signals. I'm terrified the whole time on
I'll
the
be
back.
Just
I'm
like
so
you
scared.
and a prosty, like on one scooter with the driver?
Well, sadly, it was me and Praddock. And then there was a couple other ones on their own,
Okay.
separate.
So Praddock was
Damn, they didn't even want to share a
we were
scooter.
both riding and hanging on.
Who was hanging on to who? You or PK?
I was on the back hanging on the But the seat was higher up, damn it. And on the back seat was
Your
higher.
birthday trip.
I would have been so scared.
It was
But you have
terrifying.
no choice.
It
You
was
gotta go
terrifying.
home.
But we get back, and continue on. We didn't do too much at the hostel. Kind of cooled out a little bit. But it was nice just to kind of finally actually snuggle and make a little connection.
Oh my God.
You know?
Ask you, were you a cuddler?
I am a huge.
I was gonna ask you in your last
With-
conversation. I was
with
like, "Are you a
PK?
cuddler?"
We were snuggling with her. So they did come. They did like separately, but together.
Right.
Yes,
Race
yeah.
over to your.
They were riding literally in the same
I wonder
crowd.
whose decision
that
it
we were
was to
all
be like, no,
running back.
you and PK ride together, and me and these girls are gonna ride
I think
together.
that was mine actually. I was just like, I wasn't really trying to push that to come back. I was really dumb, but I was
PK
like,
was
it's
like,
gonna
"Oh."
happen.
Yeah.
Right. PK was definitely the pusher.
Got some angles for you.
But I'm definitely a
I was like,
a
"Are you a
cuddler.
cuddler?"
I am. I love it. And I'm the kind that puts that leg over.
Yeah, like,
and really grab
full
you
wrap.
in. Yeah. Full bear hug mode in there. So, Colombia, that was a highlight. Vietnam, you have to do that.
This trip was one big highlight. It
one
seems like.
one big thick ass
highlight reel.
highlight neon yellow science biology book shit. Yes, that was it.
Amsterdam, Colombia, and Saigon.
That's it.
Which are you got to rank them now?
Oh, definitely Saigon, then Colombia, then Amsterdam. Amsterdam's a great place, but honestly, that is probably one of the least of my favorites. Believe it or not, I know it's very popular and very.
Did you have your first threesome in Amsterdam?
I did.
It's like a 7
That
something.
says something.
I did.
And
I
you-
did.
Couldn't figure out. There was a limited list of suspects in that hospital, and you couldn't figure out the blood.
That was
And-
crazy.
That
That
was
was like a
crazy.
7 something.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was really, really, really weird.
Again, find part 1 of Eric's story to learn more about.
I'm just so stuck on this club called 7. It's
I
just
know.
giving like,
Kind of want to go now.
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of want to go.
You gotta get in. It's perfect. It's the thing is, it's so big. It's not like you're just kind of and as packed
You
as
can
it
go
was.
do some embarrassing shit in one corner
Yeah.
and then like go to another corner and nobody ever knows what you
You
did.
literally can, and there's so much smoke everywhere. You're under this concealment. It's awesome.
hookah
You've got the
smoke.
concealment of darkness and smoke.
Yeah.
It's like back in my military days, I knew how to move like that too. So I felt really good, all subversive and shit. It was awesome. You can get real deep.
Right, we see you. Right.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. So 7 is definitely a place you gotta go. Right there, somewhere in the outskirts of Medellin. You gotta
Who's gonna
find
walk
it.
around 7?
I know,
7?
My mom sent me the address of her aunt, like my great aunt. I was visiting her for Dia de Madre.
Ooh.
She gave me the wrong address. You know how like Colombian addresses are weird? They have
so
a high.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I learned how they work,
Oh, really?
getting lost around. But I'll look up the address for Siete.
Yeah, check it out.
Siete.
You can't miss it.
Okay, Siete.
It's like if you're going down like Fulton Industrial here, and it's like it looks
Probably,
like
up
that.
the mountain a little bit.
Yeah. Medellin is like in a valley.
Yeah,
Nice
exactly.
and sketchy.
Ooh.
Yeah, in the best way. Wait, did the trip end in Colombia or what was next?
Yeah, that was the last.
That was
the
a great,
last.
like,
That was the last.
shebang.
It was incredible. I actually went to
Is that
Iceland.
still the best trip of your life?
That's
ever?
the best.
I don't know if you could top it.
In terms of fun, you have. Best is interesting. Best in different
you can
ways.
categorize it.
Yeah.
Like, most relaxing.
Right.
Most fucking.
Right.
views.
It had all those things. Like it had everything in that trip. Like I have some like kind of sentimental ones, but that one.
Drop a sentimental one on us. Yeah. Wait, you talking about from this trip or a different trip?
A different trip.
You were just about to say something about Iceland.
Yeah, I recently went. I was gonna say that I recently went to Iceland last October. That is a nice, simple, sweet place.
I was worried you were gonna tell us about a crazy brothel in Iceland.
Too cold for that shit. Way too cold.
Freeze your dick off.
Well, if you haven't been to Iceland, you really should check that out. If you just want to have a nice, kind of serene and scenic outdoor experience, there's everything there in terms of that too. A lot of, if you're into like volcanoes and waterfalls and all of that kind of stuff, you're going to get that great. And then you get the city stuff of Reykjavik, but it's really chill. You can't be too loud in restaurants. You're eating fermented shark, which is interesting.
Is that good?
It was not good, but it was an experience.
Yeah.
It really was an experience. But I always love going places where you're gonna come up and touch me. I love that. I'll never forget.
Don't touch
love
me,
that.
please.
Grab me up, and like feel my skin. I love when people are like that, when they're just so shocked by what you look like.
By black person.
By black person, yeah. And I'm just, dude, it happened in Chile.
I love sheltered white people.
It's so funny to me. It's really fun. I get the biggest kick out of it.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of weirdness behind it, but I'm weird. But they get it's interesting. So
the dude I was with in Spain, black guy, he was like, "Fucking, you want to give me €5? You want? I'm gonna charge you."
Right.
Like, come on.
I know. Next time I'm gonna start giving just how free.
You want a picture?
Right.
Pay up. Let's go.
Prostitute myself, but no, that's a really good one. It was a really good time. I love traveling and I love all those experiences. And yes, I'm a pretty sexual and kind of just explorative person anyway. But that's what I love about getting a chance to go to these kind of off the beaten path kind of places. You get a chance to really get into the nitty gritty of it all. None of these
Of life.
I love the nice stay at a resort or all that all inclusive stuff. That's great.
Put me with the locals.
Yeah. The deviants.
The deviant locals, specifically.
Yeah.
What's your next trip? Do you have anything planned?
Man, I don't have anything. Oh wait, no, I do have something planned. Wait, no, that's not international. Right, seriously. I was supposed to go to Jamaica for the first time, I believe in October. I'm still hoping I can attend. Should be a fun wedding there. I'm hoping I can actually squeeze that in.
I was going to say hedonism too. I was
I know, right? I was waiting for it.
That, and I love that I hear you can kind of do some pretty crazy things in Jamaica in some parts too. I haven't been.
Hedonism, exactly what he's talking
about. Is that where that goes down?
Yeah.
Oh,
What is that?
I look forward to your podcast about
it's basically
that.
like 7.
Ooh. Yeah. Like
Except it's a whole
kinda,
resort of that. Like it's like a clothing optional, but I think everyone opts out. Mostly.
I love that.
I only know about it from an episode of Workaholic.
I love that
in your
episode.
future podcast.
Yep.
So we'll see. I hope I can do that. I really hope I can do Jamaica. If not, I am doing Vegas for the first time though, for sure. I've never been to
Chris's
Vegas.
bachelor party?
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes down. I've never been out
that
there.
That cruise should be quite interesting. I might crash. Don't tell Chris.
You should. You definitely should.
Love to crash bachelor parties.
You definitely should.
I heard some stories from the crash bachelor party.
Did you?
And we're cutting it off.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Once Upon a BnB. We can save the crash bachelor party for the next episode.
I promise.
You want to ruin marriages?
I know. I promised I wouldn't.
Oh. Okay, on that note, thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you all for having me again. I look forward to coming back and if I do go somewhere again and talking about how sexy and crazy things
Wait,
get.
real quick before we go, like he was so excited about the last episode and was like, "Oh my God, I love it! I've watched it 100 times." Come to find out, this motherfucker was just watching the highlight reel this whole time, and was so excited. I was like, the whole episode is out, right?
So thank you for sending me that as well. I really appreciate it because I really thought that's all I was gonna.
He was like, "This is awesome." I'm
Click
like,
on the reel, and then there's a link tree, and then you get an episode.
I was like, dang, y'all gave me the whole thing. I thought that maybe y'all would have kept that and didn't want that to maybe get out and only have the edited stuff. So I have that. I watch it probably once a week, actually. I love how, and you guys are so talented.
We have an episode every week.
Right.
I mean, I really appreciate you letting us live through you and your
Might want to give the new episodes a chance.
Thank you.
Too.
And I gotta go do some cooler stuff. Let's
Please go do it just for our podcast, so you can come back and tell us.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some new material for you all this year. All right, I got y'all. Thank y'all so much.
See you, listeners.